like to start with Mr. Satyendra Singh first, who was formerly with the Enforcement Directorate. You've heard everything that has happened today, sir. You know, the very familiar sort of allegations that go to and fro between parties every time there is an Enforcement Directorate action. In this particular case, the BRS, which is the affected party, the one that Kavitha belongs to, says there was no transit warrant. This is an issue that's pending in Supreme Court, and various other violations, making this whole thing illegal. And in those visuals, you can also see an Enforcement Directorate official saying, you have recourse to legal remedies if you want, but we are basically making this arrest. Your view on what happened today, sir, Mr. Singh?
नमस्कार। देखिए, जो आपने ईडी ऑफिसर्स को कहते हुए सुना कि यू कैन टेक ऑल लीगल रिकोर्सेज अवेलेबल टू यू, तो ये लीगल जो रिकोर्स है, लीगल जो भी चीजें हैं, ये तो आज तक ये लोग इनको मिल ही रही है। देखिए, इनको कितनी बार सम्मन किया गया, सुप्रीम कोर्ट चली गए, सुप्रीम कोर्ट से इनको टाइम मिला, तो ऐसा नहीं है कि इनको टाइम नहीं दिया गया और ये गिरफ्तारी कोई इलीगल की गई है। देखिए, ऑफिसर जो है उनको जो पीएमएलए में मैंडेट मिला हुआ है, उसी मैंडेट के अंदर उन्होंने गिरफ्तारी की है। कोई भी ऑफिसर ऐसी गलती नहीं करेगा कि वो कोई इलीगल अरेस्ट करे या इलीगल कार्रवाई करे, क्योंकि ये सब जो भी चीजें कोर्ट ऑफ लॉ के सामने रखी जाती हैं और वहां हर चीज एग्जामिन होती है। यदि ईडी ऑफिसर कुछ गलत एक्शन लेंगे तो उनके खिलाफ भी एक्शन हो सकता है। तो ये आरोप तो सरासर गलत है
जी। Okay.
ये जो भी किया गया है वो गलत किया गया है।
Okay. Former Deputy Director of the ED says that the allegation that this is illegal or malified does not hold water since legal remedies are accessible by the BRS. Ravula Sridhar Reddy of the BRS is also joining us. Welcome, sir. Before I go to both the politicians from the BJP and the BRS, which are, at each other's throats now, ironically, just a few weeks after they were said to be in cahoots with each other, especially before the Telangana election. Sudhir, I'd like to come to you now. How are you seeing these very, very dramatic developments of the evening? It sort of came out of the blue, as we know most actions by the ED are. Kavitha being flown to Delhi. She's the third high-profile arrest in this entire Liquorgate case. So from Hyderabad, how do you see what happened today, Sudhir?
Well, in the political circles here in Hyderabad, any action against Kavitha was expected even before the assembly elections, which were held in November 2023. So in that sense, this entire action seems to have come at least 3 to 4 months late. This particular action now taking place definitely due to the fact that the dates are going to be announced tomorrow. We have the elections over the next couple of months. This is definitely going to be very important from a political point of view as to what happens in the Telangana political theatre. But yes, as far as the BRS is concerned, and I'm sure Mr. Reddy will talk about it in detail, they're basically focusing on the legality point that there is this case which is being heard in the Supreme Court, the petition being heard in the Supreme Court. Why was there a hurry to arrest her on a Friday evening? But ever since the ED was raiding her house in Hyderabad early this morning, this was pretty much expected. There was speculation that there would be some kind of action taken against Kavitha before the evening was out. So obviously, what has happened is that the number of approvers in this particular case seems to have shifted the entire dynamics of the case against Kavitha in the liquor scam case.